It's always hard to know when to leave, and it's a very difficult decision when you work in a fantastic place like AMV. But I want to try new things. I want to work in different businesses, and so I've taken the big brave decision to stop at the end of the year and go portfolio. I'm going to work for myself. I'm going to carry on the boards I chair for the government and hopefully add a couple of FTSE boards, either FTSE boards or advisory work. It's really hard to pick 3 pieces of work from 26 years at AMV, but 3 that stand out for me personally would be Guinness Sapeurs from 2014, which was a fantastic piece of work, very brave and of its time. It had a huge impact in the market, and the profit ROI from that campaign was 4-1, which is a hell of a return, and at the time I think no beer brand had ever returned as much in profit terms from an ad campaign. The second would be an ad from a campaign that's been running for 30 years for The Economist, the White Out of Red campaign. My favourite ad, and there are many, many in the series that I adore, but I think Great Minds Like a Think sums up the brand and the reader and the ambition for that business. So it started out as a brand campaign, almost a B2B campaign, and now it operates in programmatic, it works in direct response, it returns very well, it has achieved CAN effectiveness goals, and it goes from strength to strength in all media and is a campaign I'm fiercely proud of. And the third ad I'd pull out would be a campaign we did in 1998 for the Department for Transport to get people to wear their rear seat belts. It was an ad called Julie. It talked about the dangers of not belting up in the back because of the dangers not only to the passenger but to the driver. And it was shot very simply as a demonstration of what can happen if you don't belt up in the back, and carried the now famous lines like "most victims, Julie knew her killer."
Think, always wear a seatbelt.
And we often say in Adland that it's not a matter of life and death, it's only advertising. But in that case, it absolutely was a matter of life and death, backed by a brilliant team at the DFT and a brilliant minister who wanted us to go hard with the message. And on one viewing, people got the message. So I think the creative industry is in fantastic shape. It's in growth, notwithstanding the economic and political uncertainty. Ad spend predictions are up for next year. We've had 4 quarters of consecutive growth, so I think the prospects are very good, and creativity is an economic multiplier.